What's up, guys? What is up? Oh my goodness. What are we doing? It's too early. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I'm just getting the socials posted here. Twitter. Make sure everybody can see the stream. We are live, yes. I'm just playing this in the background. I have a direct right here. Looks like direct is live. Okay, cool. Let me see. Does this have music? Actual... Yeah, it does. Okay, we can turn that down for now. Leave the Metroid stuff on. Okay, so can we turn that off? Turn off your Nintendo annotation. 1:30 p.m. there. Yeah, good for you, buddy. All right. Well, how's everyone doing? What are your expectations for this Nintendo Direct? We got Metroid Prime 4, no doubt, is going to be here. It could be multiple different ways. Yeah, Mario definitely is probably going to be here. Mario's 40th anniversary. We could be having there's some Super Mario Galaxy stuff like registered. Probably maybe for the movie title, possibly. They may be announcing the movie title today. Who knows? But definitely Metroid Prime 4 is what we're going to be focused on. So, obviously, I would love to see some like maybe a 4K 60 version for Metroid Prime Remastered, like a 4K 60 update. Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime 3. I'd love to see all those games released very, very soon, like today. They may do a shadow drop. You never know, right? So we'll have to wait and see. Welcome, Aaron Rass, Patty, Fafa, MMXZ, Enlightened Alchemist, Pats, Kenshin. Be working most of the day. I'll catch up later. Metroid Prime release date. Please have an awesome day. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, definitely the release date. We're expecting, and price. The price. They will probably say the price later off the direct. Usually that's what they do. They don't just post the price, but I'm not worried about the price. It's going to be a standard price. We know that. Payton, welcome, buddy. But yeah, if they drop Metroid Prime 2 today and 3, then we'll be checking that out live. We'll do a separate stream for that. I have the entire day free, so don't worry. If they do a shadow drop of something during the direct, we'll play it right after the direct, pretty much, unless there's some kind of big new trailer analysis I need to do for Metroid Prime 4, which there might be. So yeah, we'll have a busy day either way. We'll see what they post. So if they do like a 4K 60 update for Metroid Prime Remastered, we'll probably check that out. Metroid Prime 2 and 3. So we'll see what we can do there. As far as playing through each of those games on the channel, we obviously wouldn't be able to do that today, like all 3 games. But we'll have time, right? Until Metroid Prime 4 releases, we'll play through each of those games on the channel before it comes out. Whether or not they release it for Switch 2 or not, because I do have access to Metroid Prime 2 and 3, as you know, and the 4K, extra crispy modded graphics versions on Dolphin. I also have them on the Wii as well, but I do own those games multiple times. But yeah, third-party releases, Stalo, you're right. Resident Evil. I do hope for Resident Evil something. I almost expect it at this point. Capcom is rumored to be releasing all their Resident Evil games on Switch 2, all the remakes, all the everything. So you gotta think they're gonna be announcing one of those Resident Evil games at least today, maybe multiple Resident Evil games. I personally hope for Devil May Cry 5. All the Devil May Cries are on Switch. I think not, maybe not 4. But I hope that DMC 5 is announced, but you never know. I'm a big fan of that game. Obviously, we'll be getting Elden Ring's release date, Final Fantasy VII Remake's release date, maybe a announcement of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming next year, and we already know the entire trilogy's coming on to Switch 2. So I expect something like that. Maybe not today, but at least the release date for Final Fantasy VII Remake. And GTA 6 port, 1% possibility. I don't think they would announce it today, though, if they do port it either way, but we shall see. Especially since GTA 6 isn't coming until sometime in 2026. So either way, they probably would not be announcing it today if they were reporting it. Red Dead Redemption 2 in this direct? You think so? Yeah, I own that game on PlayStation. PlayStation 4. Was not really a big fan of that game. It looks gorgeous, and I'm sure, and I know it'll look amazing on Switch too. But graphically, it's gonna look good. But the game was never really. I never really enjoyed the game as much as I thought I would. So that probably wouldn't be a game I would bother buying personally on Switch 2. But yeah, like we already played through the first 2 Mass Effect games on PC here on the channel. We did Mass Effect 2 earlier this year. So that would be cool if they announced a Mass Effect a Legendary Edition, like, you know, like have all the trilogy on Switch 2. But you know, I'm not sure if this will be the direct to do that, because we want to hopefully get a lot of new games, and that would be an bunch of old games like in a collection. I wouldn't be opposed to it though, but we do have Mass Effect 3 still to play on the channel. So if they do announce it, we'll be able to check that out on Switch too. But like, you know, some of these games that are like old releases, like remasters, I hope they don't focus too much on those. I would love for them to just focus on new games and just recent releases. That's why you have like partner directs. You can announce like old remaster collections for those, because this isn't the Switch 1 anymore. So I would hope they wouldn't focus too much on just re-releases of old games in this direct. But hey, like, Mass Effect is a huge series, so I wouldn't be opposed to that one. Yeah, Mass Effect collection for Switch 2, good excuse to replay, exactly. I think Switch 2 get a lot of PS4, Xbox One ports. Yeah. Resident Evil 4 Remake was released on PS4, and it looks really good on the PS4. So obviously, I mean, we know Resident Evil is coming on Switch 2 in some form. It would not be hard to run those games on Switch 2. If they announce the brand new Resident Evil 9 Requiem, now that would be amazing. Payton, I agree, yeah. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor on Switch 2. I hope they announce that. That would be great. It's all about picking like ports that people would want to play on Switch 2. And you could say, oh, port everything, but like if you just port everything, a lot of these games are just going to be not played. So we know that Call of Duty is going to come to Switch 2 in some form. Maybe not this year, but probably next year if they don't announce it today, because they only have 2 months until the game releases, Black Ops 7. So either they announce it today or it's probably not happening until next year. Lots of developers apparently got dev kits really late, and we can kind of tell, since just a lot of these games are just were not ready. And you would think that porting Final Fantasy VII Remake and Elden Ring to Switch 2, those could have been a launch day. Those could have been launch day games when the Switch 2 came out in June, but I just don't think they were ready. So I think some of these games are they just got their developers got their dev kits late, and that's been corroborated by multiple different outlets. In industry people have said that, not just rumor guys, but a lot of guys in the industry have said that dev kits were sent out late, or some developers just don't even have dev kits. So it is what it is. Let's see. Last gen was I think we'll see a Resident Evil Requiem trailer. I hope so. That would be cool. Does anyone think multiplayer for Metroid Prime 4? Yeah, it's certainly possible. There have been hints about multiplayer that we've seen over the last couple of years that they could have multiplayer in this game. We just have to wait and see. This game has also been in development by Retro Studios for 6 years now, 6.5 years. So I would think they would have more than enough time to implement a pretty fun multiplayer mode in this game if they really wanted to. Because I think this game has been done, I think the game has been content complete for the last year. So I think they've just been polishing it for the last year or so. I'm pretty sure this game was done at the beginning. Was pretty much done at the beginning of 2024. And then they've been polishing it ever since and waiting for the Nintendo to actually make the announcement for Switch 2 and then release it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this game has been done for quite a bit, and it's just it's been ready to go for a while, and looking really good. Yeah, when I say done, I mean the actual game was content ready. All the levels are designed, everything was what the gameplay was implemented. Then after that, they were likely just polishing the frame rates and playtesting everything to the 10th degree. Like how they do. So it's gonna be really good. I'd like to play as a Marine in multiplayer. That would be interesting. Or how about some of the hunters, right? Looks like we got 15 minutes. Obviously, Metroid Prime Hunters, they could release a separate multiplayer game just focusing on hunters, like they did with the DS, or they can incorporate something in Metroid Prime 4. I think they could, if they did that in Metroid Prime 4, that would increase sales of the game because you add more value to it, and longevity to the game as well. Having a whole hunters multiplayer mode, I think would be really cool. Because just selling a standalone, just for selling a standalone multiplayer game for Metroid I think it's a hard sell in 2025. Making it part of Metroid Prime 4 though, I think would be a good idea. Please no GTA 5. You probably jinxed it, buddy. They're probably gonna announce that finally after 15 years or something like that. Who knows? And yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't want GTA 5 on Switch 2. It's one of the biggest selling games of all time. It's on every platform, so I would say it would be welcomed on Switch 2. Just don't buy it if you don't want it. I'm not going to buy it if it's on Switch 2. I'm not interested in it, but that is one of the biggest selling games of all time. And if they want to port GTA 6 to Switch 2, then I would imagine they would have GTA 5 released on Switch 2 as well for that. But like I never understand like the reasoning behind people begging for ports not to be announced. Why would you care so much for a game not to be announced? That doesn't make any sense. Explain it to me. Maybe I'll understand. I just want a new mainline 3D Mario. Yeah, I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get that. As a gamer, you would want all the games to be announced. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Tony Khan? No, please don't announce games for Switch 2. Please don't. Doesn't make any sense. Prison Mike, welcome. Link. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Bien. Rage Engine is well optimized. Switch 2 can smoothly run GTA 6. Really? Okay. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We don't know the game. So you're saying that GTA 5 would take too many resources? A game that runs on PlayStation 3. Okay. Sure. Why the heck is Nintendo pulling a state of play countdown mode during the countdown? What are they doing? You mean this? This is just, they've been doing this for the last few directs. They've been having this animated thing. Yeah, let me turn this. You can see that right there. Music is on. Have this on full blast. Yeah, so we still got 10 minutes to go. So I'm watching the time carefully, so don't worry. We won't be missing anything. GTA Trilogy, yeah, GTA Trilogy was wasn't even something that cost them much money. It was like quick and dirty stuff. You're hoping for Red Dead Redemption 2 and no GTA 5. Okay. I'm gonna, let's see. Hoping. So, but again, why would you hope for no GTA 5? I'm giving you a hard time, buddy. Sorry. I find it entertaining. I find it, yeah, entertaining, interesting. Why you're so focused on not getting GTA 5 on Switch 2. GTA 5 would be an easy announcement for Switch 2. I don't think it would cost them I don't think it would cost them much money. I'm getting you wrong. Okay. Well, you just said okay if GTA comes, okay. I'm saying that I'm hoping for Red Dead Redemption 2 and no GTA 5. what are you saying? You're saying you hope they announce Red Dead Redemption 2 and not GTA 5 is what you're saying? Because that's what I understand. Okay. So you're maybe you're saying you're expecting Red Dead Redemption 2 and not GTA 5 because of the rumor? Because that's not what you said. You're saying you said you hoped that no GT for Red Redemption 2 and no GTA 5. I literally have your messages right here. And your excuses were GTA 5 would take too many resources. So either you're changing your mind or you are confused in what you're talking about. You first said right here, please no GTA 5. Please, like you're begging, please no. So I'm just curious why you just don't want the game on Switch 2. You literally said, please no GTA 5. I'm hoping that the game they would announce is Red Dead 2 and not GTA 5. Okay. Why? Again, why? Why not announce both? I'm only talking about it because we have 7 minutes till the direct starts, and you know, this is kind of interesting. The focus on not wanting GTA 5 because it was the only one rumored. Okay, I don't think that's a good reason not to want GTA 5 on Switch 2. Because you literally begged for it. You said, "Please no." I have your message right here. Please no GTA 5. Please. People aren't quite ready for how good the next Xenoblade is going to look. From Microsoft has the power of Switch 2. I have the power. Expect to be blown away. Similar to how you were Xenoblade Chronicles X revealed for Wii U. I see. You're on the Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, obviously, buddy. Okay. So the truth is, you like Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, you prefer Red Dead. Okay, why didn't you just say that? Okay. Fair enough. I wanted a clear answer, and we finally got it out of you, buddy. You like Red Dead Redemption 2 better than GTA 5. Okay. But that doesn't mean that the Switch 2 should not get GTA 5. It's just that you prefer Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, well, good luck to you. Maybe you'll get Red Dead Redemption 2 announced today and you'll be very happy and you'll play it. But what if they announce GTA 5 for Switch 2 along with Red Dead Redemption 2 today? What's going to happen? Nothing. We can have both. It's better to bring a collection of 4 and 5. Okay. Honestly, Michael, yeah, I don't care about GTA 5. It's the issue with GTA 5 for me is that yeah, they keep re-releasing the same game over and over again, adding minor improvements. But again, it's never been on a Nintendo console whatsoever. So if they do announce GTA 5, I think that's a fantastic announcement today if they do that, because it's never been on a Nintendo console. It's one of the biggest selling games of all time, and they would have the most up-to-date version on Nintendo. So I think a GTA 5 announcement would be a very good sign that Nintendo would be getting actually GTA 6 as well. So yeah, actually I hope for a GTA 5 announcement over Red Dead Redemption 2. Sorry, buddy. Because of that, I think it'd be better for Nintendo and better for the Switch too. But probably, since we've heard all the rumors about Red Dead Redemption 2 coming to Switch 2, you'll probably get that instead. But I think a GTA 5 announcement would actually be better for Nintendo. Okay. All right. We're going to start in less than 3 minutes. I'm curious what they're going to show first. Maybe they'll start with Metroid Prime 4 and get that out of the way. Or maybe they'll show the brand new Mario game. I don't know, man. Either way, I'm excited. Baracus, welcome, buddy. Yeah, I hope so. I really hope for Prime 2 and 3. We need the trilogy on Switch too. Everybody hit that like button for me, please. Everyone streaming the Nintendo Direct. Obviously, I can't be, everywhere all at once. But yeah, thank you all for coming out. Everyone hit the like button for me. Like everyone and their mother streaming this game or streaming this Direct. So I appreciate you all coming out to enjoy this with me. And we're here for Metroid Prime 4, and we want to see the details, the release date, all the good stuff. Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, shadow drops, maybe an update to the Switch 1 version, what have you. I hope to start with Prime 4. Welcome, Jimmy, JNTN. And thanks, Stylo Milo 69, for enduring my grilling of you about Red Dead Redemption and GTA 5. Appreciate that. I just was curious. I want to get more of your mindset on that. That's all. What you're thinking. All right, here we go. Ooh, mature games. What's that puzzle game? This always reminds me of that puzzle game, not Tetris. There's another game on the 3DS that reminds me of. There we go. Mario!
Konnichiwa, Miyamoto desu.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much. The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games.
Very cool.
There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series. Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display. You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida.
Okay,
We hope
Orlando,
you
Florida.
can experience the world of Super Mario in real life. Next is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February. Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it.
Okay.
We'll be supporting in other ways as well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto? Also,
I'm
coming
good,
next
thanks.
spring, please take a look at this.
Okay. What's this? Yeah, we called it. We saw it earlier.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have in space? This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination. Chris-san,
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world. From its groundbreaking world building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for
Super
its
Mario
release.
Bros. 40th anniversary,
While you're
not
waiting,
Mario.
I have something I'd like to
So
show
it's
you.
different. It's not just
Please
Mario.
take a look at
Mario
this.
Bros. Okay, take a look at this. Galaxy 2. Just Galaxy. Okay. Awesome. To remember, they removed this from the. You can't buy the Super Mario 3D collection, so now they're going to be releasing Galaxy and Galaxy 2, I guess, in one package. I think, or what they said there, plus 2. Typical Nintendo, right? Giveth and then taketh away and then giveth again. Everyone was asking, "Where's Galaxy 2? Where's Galaxy 2?" Well, they're waiting to release it with Mario Galaxy again. So if you already have the 3D collection, you might need to be purchasing the game twice. We'll see what they do about that as far as their deals are concerned. Just to get Galaxy 2. Hopefully they have it separated though. I hope. Okay. This version of Mario Galaxy also individually. Okay, thank you, man. I would feel bad for people who've already purchased have to purchase the game twice.
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Hi.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. First,
Okay.
the 2 games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii.
Thank
In
goodness.
Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages. We hope you're looking forward to that as
I've been
well.
wanting to replay Galaxy 2 for a long time.
In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product. The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details, including the release timing, will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later today, so please check that out. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other Mario titles are also
Guess there's
available on Nintendo
no
Switch.
enhancements there?
So if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it? Okay, let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. The Switch 2 edition of the tennis game?
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Tennis
Oh,
Fever.
it's a
Use
new
top
game.
spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots. But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive
I never
maneuvers.
played. I didn't play the last one. Was it good?
spring into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets. Keep a rally
I
going
played
to
it
build
at
up your
E3,
fever
I believe,
gauge.
in
Then
2019.
unleash a
I think
fever
that was the last
shot.
time they really had. I don't know. I don't remember. They might have had a couple
Freeze
ones.
the court with the Ice Racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the Mini Mushroom Racket. Or duplicate yourself with the Shadow Racket.
It's hard for me to remember. They've had so many different
There are
Mario
30
sports
Fever
games.
Rackets, each with their own abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters, the most in series history, to find your own strategy. Let's see the game modes being served up. A talking flower
Mario
provides
Tennis.
riveting commentary
They've also
in
re-released
tournament
these on
mode.
like eShop and like classic
Aim for the
collection
top
stuff.
by completing different objectives
Mario Tennis
in
Aces,
the Trial
right?
Towers mode. Play
2018.
matches with
Okay, yeah, I remember playing it
in
at
Mix It
E3.
Up mode. Even some where you'll experience wonder effects. In the online modes, choose between casual play with customizable rules in Online Room, or go for glory in ranked matches. You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in Swing mode. Plus, after encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the
What the
game's
heck?
adventure mode. With their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn how to play. And
Okay.
defeat the monsters to return to normal.
Now you got my
Mario
attention.
Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2, February 12th.
I didn't expect that. That's funny.
That was Mario Tennis Fever.
マリオテニスフィーバーです。
It features familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are fever shots, which change depending on your racket.
They're
There
doing
are
the
plenty of
Dragon
other
Ball
modes as
Dragon
well,
Ball G
so please look forward to
GT
it.
thing, turning the
Next,
characters into
please
babies.
take a look at this. Hi.
Oh right, 4K edition.
Wow! More multiplayer mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in
People were
Super Mario
expecting
Brothers
this.
Wonder,
Yeah,
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
4K
Plus
60.
meet up in Bella Bell Park. A large plaza has been discovered in
new
the
area?
Flower Kingdom. Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Collect the most coins to win.
I really
Collect
hope they do
coins
this
as you
for
make your
Metroid
way
Dread,
through the
guys.
course.
Please, for the love of
And
God,
don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the
do
end
something
wins.
for Metroid.
Use items to duke it out. Dodge attacks and try to survive.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide and tag. If you're tagged, you're it. And the other players get to transform and hide.
Work together to relay.
Pass the bob-omb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump! Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds other new content as well. Look
Okay.
forward to more on that in the future.
More on that in the future.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder,
Oh.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition, plus meet up in Bella Bell Park, launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
They can't even release it now. It's
So long.
they didn't even add that much content to it. Wow.
Super Mario Bros.
Okay.
Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. As its name implies, Meet Up in Bellabelle Park adds more multiplayer options to enjoy. It also adds other new content, so stay tuned for more details in the future.
I guess there's more, so
About
we'll see.
these chatty characters.
Was it something I said?
The talking flowers. We actually made them.
We kind of look alike, huh?
Oh, really? Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that. These talking flowers can make everyday life a little more fun.
It's so funny.
They're planned for release next
So many people
spring.
complained about those talking flowers in the game. I
Next
can't.
is the last game for the Super
see why
Mario
people
Brothers
would want
40th
those, but hey,
anniversary
what?
part of this presentation.
It's cute.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky.
New Yoshi
It
game.
looks like the book has information within its pages about
Yoshi's
unusual
story.
creatures,
All right.
but it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away.
That looks really
It
cool.
tastes
Actually.
kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom.
like
As you
hand-drawn.
wander through the book,
coloring
you'll
book,
make all sorts of
kids book.
discoveries about the creatures you find.
That's really cool. Really creative.
And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits.
It's like
Yoshi
taking
and
the
Mysterious Book launches on
Mysterious
Nintendo
Book.
Switch 2
It's like taking the
next
Yoshi's
spring.
Island approach with the visuals, but making it in the modern.
A new
modern
game
way.
starring Yoshi is on the way.
不思議の図鑑が登場します
The game takes place within a mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates.
All right, 20 minutes are gone
That's all for the Super Mario Brothers
for the
40th
Super Mario
anniversary.
part. So we got 40 minutes.
In addition to the games coming in the
Nintendo
future,
Direct.
the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures with Mario. Okay, we'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
It's time to storm into Cryptica. The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes, uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful, acrobatic moves.
Come on, Metroid
With
Prime
the help
4,
of magical
please.
creatures called Storm Hearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Storm Lancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Not interested. Thank you.
The wilderness is calling. Transform a wild island inspired by the Australian outback. In this charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. wild creatures may attack. So use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town. Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors. Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th. Pre-orders and a demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Next.
Embark on a colorful adventure.
Next.
Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom. Team up locally
This looks a
or
lot
online
like
in this
Splatoon.
multiplayer-only game. On this planet, color is key. Attack enemies with the same color to defeat them.
But not as good.
Each adventurer can only fire 2 colors,
Waiting
so
for this
you'll
game
need
all
to
your life.
swap between them during battle. Timing is critical too.
These look
Work
like the
together
Inklings that
to
are like
fire
human.
colors at the right time to overcome
More humanoid
obstacles.
Inklings.
You can also use items like shields to block lasers or drones to create platforms. Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down.
Soaring Popurum.
Additionally,
Next.
in party mode, up to 4
Next.
pals can
Next.
take on a variety of challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Popucom, launching on Nintendo Switch
Poppycock?
this holiday.
Gotcha.
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are Mii characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game.
Next.
You're in charge of this island. You can create Mii characters of anyone
I appreciate
you'd like living
Tamagotchi
here.
Life.
They
but-
still want a friend,
I mean,
a family member, or even yourself. Once
I
you've chosen
don't
their
see-
personality and
they
voice,
can just release this
My
stuff
name is Ed.
separately
Your
out
Mii
of
is
a
good to
direct.
go.
I don't know.
Can't wait to start living here.
the Mii characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit. Wonder what's up?
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Why not?
Yum.
Enjoy.
How about reintroduce like Nintendogs or Nintencats or something? Like a new Nintendogs, they could do something kind of cool
Looks
with.
like that hit the spot. This Mii looks bored
but,
all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Even Sharkle with a Grimby. Oh, blap.
They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup. This is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
If you're going to devote an entire segment just to the Nintendo Switch 1, you really should have a Nintendo Switch 1 Direct separately, like a Nintendo Switch 1 Direct Mini or something. Like,
We
I'm here for
interrupt to
Switch
bring
2
you
and
some
new
breaking
games,
news.
please.
This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring.
26年の春に発売します
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Yes, cross-gen games, but please, let's focus on Switch 2.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games.
Sizzle reel.
Get over here
Mortal Kombat.
and choose
All right.
your
Yay.
fighter in this totally collection of Mortal
Tootsie.
Kombat classics. This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console, and handheld versions. friendship matters. So fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and
This is a day one buy for me,
original
and the full game is going to be on the
Prepare
cartridge. They
to
confirmed
test
this already.
your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th. and
Halloween
physically
Day.
December 12th.
Let's go.
Let's finish this.
Experience the first game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy.
Looks great.
Step into the role of Cloud Strife, a former member of Shinra's elite soldier unit. While he is working as a mercenary, the legendary hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system
Not even this
January
year.
22nd.
Oh man. Okay.
Save the world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure. Battle foes to rescue robot allies. Collect resources and create a place for others to call home.
To be fair, they did
Then
say winter,
Customize your
so
weapon classes
that does
and
count as
unlock
winter.
powerful abilities. You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions. Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Linked Banner of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, okay. That explains it. Hades 2, right?
Well, daughter of Hades,
Yeah, the art style is so
princess
recognizable.
of the underworld. Twould seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense? Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
All I gotta do is knock it out of the park with Metroid Prime 4 and I'll be a happy camper. Please.
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both.
They're not showing any gameplay of this. It's like we were just
Just
watching a cartoon,
Kronos.
so.
Prepare
Finally.
to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the princess of the underworld to take on the sinister titan of time. Wield powerful weapons of night, the Sister Blades,
good.
the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and abilities. Mix and match to find the most powerful combinations. Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode. Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 25th. New Amiibo figures ride in.
New
The
amiibos.
Kirby Air Riders game
I don't
is
understand what you
coming
mean,
soon,
Brockus.
and two
Only
new
bad thing with the
Amiibo
Prime
are
games
also
is
on
first
the way.
4 makes statues and I have to
Tap
buy
to
them.
summon
Oh, you mean
figure
like,
players that you can
I don't know what you
train.
mean. Like amiibos? I'm not sure what you're talking
Your
about.
figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine's proficiency level will also increase. Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap riders. Just like in the game, you can choose your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over. These 2 new amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout for even more Kirby Air Riders amiibo
You can swap
updates
riders
in
like
the future.
that
And
Skylanders game.
a second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's director, Mr.
Are you
Sakurai,
kidding me?
is also on the way.
Another Kirby's Air Riders Direct. That first one wasn't enough? All right. It looks like they updated this to run at 60 frames. This was, I think, was only 30 frames when they first showed it.
Traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War. Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside your allies. Like this brave Korok. Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to in any situation.
These games are fine,
Zonai devices can
but
bring
like
water,
it's the
wind,
same
and other
thing
effects to combat.
over
Make
and
strategic
over
use of them to counter
and
your enemies
over
and
again.
alter the
Like,
flow of
how many
battle.
Hyrule Warriors games do we
Pair
need?
up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair, sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has the game. Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2 November 6th.
Yeah, if you're into the
begin
Warriors
today
games
on Nintendo eShop.
and you can't get enough of them, you have more coming.
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle.
What's
And
this?
remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
Dragon Quest? No? Maybe? I can't tell. Yes? That guy, his proportions messed me up.
It
Confused
all
me.
began
Yes.
with a spark of curiosity. Guided by a mysterious tablet, a group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
Being kind of negative? Who is?
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
That's
Cool.
the spirit. Look out, world. Here we come.
That was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world. Now, we'd like to announce 2 things. First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app. The app continues to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis. And we're adding a new Kirby theme. We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's
You're in the
release.
wrong stream,
So
buddy. I
please
think you're in the
check
wrong
that
channel.
out. Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Please take a look at this.
What's this?
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy.
Oh my gosh. How funny.
You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2.
Was this
Nintendo
kind of
Switch.
leaked, I think? I don't
In
recall.
order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory. This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play. Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported.
No.
Play Mario's Tennis,
This is funny.
Galactic Pinball, Telero Boxer, and more.
You can get a headache
The
just like
14
you did
classic
with the
games shown
original
here plan to be
Virtual
released
Boy,
over
guys.
time. Virtual Boy.
I remember
Nintendo
trying
Classics
this.
is
I never bought it,
scheduled
of
to
course,
launch
but
February
this thing literally
17th.
gave my eyes and the head
The
like
dedicated
eye ache, like the
accessory
inner
needed
eye
to
ache.
play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the future.
That's funny.
A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
Give more love to the Virtual Boy than the Wii U.
Ooh. We hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. Okay, let's see some more headlines.
This is so funny.
The Crimson
Like
Butterfly
in a weird way.
soars again. Minakami Village, a place said to have vanished from the map. But when twin sisters, Mio and Mayu, find themselves lost and wander into the village, they encounter the unthinkable. The victims of a past tragedy.
This looks like a Fatal Frame game.
Now, Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away. Where will the Crimson Butterfly lead them? Fatal Frame 2 Crimson
Oh, it's a
Butterfly
remake.
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
I
system
kind of thought it was.
early
It seemed
next year.
familiar, the camera, you know? So I'm like, I don't
Upgrade
know
your
if this is a
play
new game or
with
not.
the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games.
Please, Metroid Prime.
In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll face off against more on-screen enemies than ever before as you aim to become King of the Pirates.
Probably, they gotta be saving it for
Enjoy
the
camera
big
play
finale
and more
or something.
in Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Serve up dishes and reactions while you cook together. Mouse controls are cropping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew Valley. Plus, up to 4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer. And with Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game. 5 new levels, including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, with mouse controls, you
Oh,
can
we still
enjoy
got
a new
almost
way
20 minutes to
wobble
go,
with physics-based fun. Craving more to clean? Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series. Unholster your washer and effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new tools and supplies, including enhanced soap, a surface cleaner, additional power washers, and rigging equipment for those hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore even more of Muckingham. Then venture into new, grimy locations, including Detergent Tow and Lubricity.
I'm still confused
After a
by the
hard
Virtual
day's
Boy part.
Take
I'm
some
like,
time to
they actually
unwind at
want
your
you to
own
buy
pace and
the
spruce
Virtual
up the
Boy
place with
like
furniture and
goggles.
accessories you've
That's kind of
collected.
cool,
And for the first time,
but
up to 4 players can make progress
I
in the campaign
just can't see
together
myself
in online
using
co-op.
it anyway. So
Or
it's like,
split
it's
the
kind of
work
cool
between
in
2
like a
players
novelty
with local
aspect, but
split
like
screen.
using it, I just don't see me
Very
using it
satisfying
or even playing those
indeed.
games.
Sit back, relax, and
So
clean
it's
to
just
your heart's
confusing.
content when
Like you got like
Power Wash
nostalgic
Simulator 2
feeling and then like
launches on the
kind of
Nintendo
like this
Switch
is
2
dumb
system
at the same
this
time
fall.
feeling. It's weird.
The fruit matching phenomenon returns. Suika Game is back and rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it from any angle. It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun. If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge.
Yeah. Next, indeed.
Plus,
How
with
much
the
do you think
Nintendo
they'll
Switch
sell
2
it?
version, you
Sell
can
what?
play with
The
others
Virtual Boy
locally via
attachment?
game share.
It's probably going to
This
be like
allows
60
you
bucks,
and
just
up
like
to
the other
3
things.
players to drop and merge fruit together in co-op. Rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
Metroid Prime 4, I hope? It's gotta be, right? Maybe? Maybe not? Maybe yes. Yes, yes. Gotta be. What is this, a motorcycle? Ooh. What on earth? Okay. No. What is this? This can't be Metroid Prime 4, right? What? I'm confused. Oh, it is. Oh my gosh. So you explore wow, that's not what I expected. Cool suit. Not enough. December 4th, 2025. Okay, they're skipping the Game Awards. Amiibo launches November 6th. Is that it? Come on, man. Are you serious? That's all we get?
This is where you're from, DK?
Hmm.
This island is beautiful.
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza. This new edition
I need
lets
to take
you
a look at
barrel
that again
around
because
DK Island, the home
I was
of some
confused
familiar faces.
at first.
And if you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think? Ready!
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush. Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round.
I know a couple of Metroid fans are going to be, that I know.
Perks.
Joey Ferris probably is going to be
Collect
not
a
too happy
fossil,
with that
and you'll get to pick from
because they
3
didn't show
random
much of the
ones.
game. So we'll see. Some
Perks
Metroid
have
Prime,
different effects,
Prime fans are not going to be
like
happy with
getting
what
more
they showed
emeralds from
because it's just
defeated
not much
enemies.
of anything.
Or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain random skills.
Yeah,
that power
I
up
want to take a look at
Donkey
that bike
Kong during your
again.
run.
I was confused because I thought maybe it was a spin-off game because it didn't seem like a Metroid Prime thing.
Your perks and skills
Having the
reset
bike.
after each run.
So I was like, huh?
But fossil and vanadium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go. When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island. Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers. Take on the challenge to earn that promotion.
We're getting way more,
The Donkey
way
Kong
more
Bonanza,
stuff
DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC launches on
for
Nintendo
this.
Switch 2.
The game has already been
later
released.
today. Plus,
Hopefully they have
free
a
demo of the
dedicated
main
Nintendo
game
Direct
will
for
also be
Metroid Prime
available
4.
on Nintendo eShop later today.
So October, November,
Donkey
December.
Kong
So
Bonanza
almost 3
is
months
getting
away.
Paid DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next, please take a look at this.
I get you, Eric. I get you. I am happy that we got the Metroid Prime 4 release date. We can circle that on our calendars, December 4th, 2025.
This
We'll be
land
playing
is
the game
just
live.
waiting to be shaped
But
by a ditto.
there's just
It
not
looks like a human.
much more.
And what's that in the grass?
I want some more
that's
information.
Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon.
The bike looks cool, traversal through to around the open area world, you know, but like it's just very, very little.
What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea.
Yeah, it looked kind of empty, the desert area. But yeah, it's not enough to go by. Could just be the area is one of the desert areas.
By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
Well, we have 10 minutes left, so either they're going to end on a brand new 3D Mario game,
Collect
or
rocks and
teasing
wood to
new
build
Zelda,
with.
or a new Xenoblade game, or something.
Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
Something. Usually they end these directs with something
Build
big.
homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much to do here.
A 3D Mario
need to
game hasn't been
rush, though.
released in almost 10 years. A brand new one.
Go at your
so,
own pace.
and it's Mario's 40th
you'll
anniversary,
have a
so I could definitely
wonderful
see them
space
announcing
before
that
you
at
know
the
it.
end. But, you know.
Pokemon Pokopia.
So far, no Resident Evil. No Red Dead
A
Redemption
brand
for
new
Stylo.
Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new
Let's
life
wait.
with other
Let's wait till the
Pokemon.
direct is over, guys, before making too many
Next, we have
judgments here. A
information
lot of times
about
this
another
happens.
Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
People are like saying how much they hate the direct, and then at the end they're like, "Oh, that wasn't too bad," because they get some key announcement. So let's just wait until it's over before we go too crazy here. Yeah, Freedom. Yeah, you might be right. They just talked about Donkey Kong Bonanza. You might be right. They may not show. They may show New Zelda. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We already know about this game.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th. We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take a look.
Or maybe they'll announce a new Smash Brothers at the end. People will go crazy for that, right? And then they'll say, "All is forgiven. We got a new Smash." Would a new Smash Brothers redeem the direct for you guys? Let me know in the chat. So they've already announced a new Kirby's Air Rider Direct, by the way. Nope. Okay. They've already announced a new Kirby's Air Rider Direct. I thought that'd be 2 Kirby's Air Rider Directs and no Metroid Prime 4 Direct. And we got like 30 seconds of footage there from Metroid Prime 4.
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called Mega Dimension. Raichu has 2
They gotta
different
have a
Mega
direct for that
evolutions.
game, man. They got to.
How do you think they'll perform?
It's been too
More
long,
details
and
will be shared in the future.
the game's not coming out until December.
Let's move
So they
on
have
to some
time, but
more
like
headlines.
you're not doing
Ready for
anything
some
to
killer
really
fun in the sun?
help your cause to sell the game right now. Because you're not showing the game. You're not showing anything of the game.
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
I know, random videos, yeah. Hey, we're going to be covering it in full, and from what we saw from the other gameplay already from the treehouse, we know the game is going to be Metroid Prime, but like
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems
the bike
next
thing
year.
didn't really look that
history in the
impressive, to be
Three
honest with you.
Kingdoms.
So, but we need to take a look at it again and see what's
Dynasty
going on there.
Warriors Origins
Oh,
is
cool.
marching on to Nintendo Switch 2.
Didn't expect this.
The Three Kingdoms, an era of warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian,
And an actual
or Liu Bei on
Dynasty
your journey
Warriors
to
game,
become
not
a
just
true
Hyrule
warrior.
Warriors. See, this is the
Your choices will influence your
The series,
story and may even alter historical
the real
events
series.
from
The
three
gameplay of
kingdoms.
this game is like extremely
Plus,
in depth and involved. I've
DLC is on the way.
I've tried this. It's actually really good. I don't think I'll buy it
Choose
though,
a
but
different path and experience new
there's like
developments that weren't in the
almost
main
like
story.
Souls-like combat
Walk
in this
your own
game.
path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd. Two fates are now intertwined.
Oh, what's this? Tails? No. Yes? Monster Hunter.
Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land, climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as
They
you
announced
freely
this in
explore
a
the
partner
map.
direct, and now we're getting it at the very end of the
However,
biggest
a
direct
strange phenomenon
of the year
that
for
causes
Nintendo.
petrification now
Okay.
threatens the world. It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent
They have time for that one more thing to make you all blow
Raise
your mind.
Monsties, bond with them, and work together
Smash
to
Brothers.
face whatever stands in your path.
Zelda, New 3D Mario, F-Zero, Star Fox,
Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted
Xenoblade.
Reflection, soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
Sizzle reel. Let's see if we find any different games here. It's already been announced. Virtual Fighter 5, 2006 game, remastered. I had Virtual Fighter 5 on PC. It's good, but it's a very, very, very old game. Persona 3 Reload, cool. Demo available later today. Persona fans. Resident Evil, right?
Hello? Yes.
Yep. Resident Evil Requiem coming to Switch 2. Cool.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Looks like some new footage.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Looks good.
Grace. Stay close to me.
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
Definitely, they definitely downgraded the lighting, but it still looks great. The version they showed to the demos is heavily ray trace based, so they don't think they have that here. But this looks really good.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
No, this is not the cloud version. You can tell, you can see it from the shadow artifacts. This is running on Switch too.
There's no escaping your destiny.
All right. I like that. I like that. An announcement for me. Awesome. All right. That's day one. That's a day and date. Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil Village, February 26th also. Okay.
A brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares. Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day.
I don't care as much about those, but yes.
Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
All right, one more announcement. That was really good. Pokemon Stadium, Smash Brothers, Fire Emblem.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
I'm assuming Fire Emblem, but because of the art style. I could be wrong.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
I mean, it looks good,
What I seek is
but
great strength.
yeah, Fire Emblem is not for me.
An unyielding
Not my
strength for
not my
any
thing.
foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
My full strength.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
I won't let you hurt her!
I really like how clean this looks, though. I mean, aren't you guys happy with some of the image quality of new Switch 2 games?
You deny me my feelings?
You had to be getting tired of the low resolution sawtooth jaggies of Switch 1 for so many years. This is a lot cleaner.
Final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vow to you.
The years were long, weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series.
Okay.
This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
All right. Let's go back and look at Metroid Prime 4. I'm disappointed that they showed more. They devoted more time to Resident Evil 9 Requiem than they did to Metroid Prime 4, and that's a Capcom third-party game. No, there's nothing on Elden Ring. No announcement for that. No Metroid Prime 2. Nothing. So here's Metroid Prime 4. Let's take a look at this again. before people go nuts or get too upset about this, there's a lot of time before release here. So before December 4th. So they showed so little of it that I do think they will be doing a Prime 4 Direct probably in October or November, closer to the release of this game, and they'll probably shadow drop Prime 2 and 3 around that time as well. But yes, we wanted more. But we did get a release date, and we did see some interesting footage here that we're going to take a look at again. Okay, what do we got here? It looks like kind of cool design. Almost like a carved out like beehive kind of thing. So the new Samus motorbike. All right, so we got it's like a very empty desert area here. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me see something. Big mountains in the background. I mean, I like the idea of the bike. I mean, that looks fun. But like, where are we going here? There's like nothing. There's nothing here. It's empty. So here we have the this looks like the forest area in the background from the first trailers. So this looks like this could be a really gigantic game. Like from this kind of tells me the scope of it, because you remember in the first trailer you were exploring this area and this area looked gigantic. Then you had these like bridge. You did see a bridge and like a castle over in the corner here in the original trailer. So this looks like just like another area kind of like off outside of the forest, and it's like a desert area. Here we have it again, the forest area right here. And you have mountains. Okay. This looks cool. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Extreme G. The bikes from Extreme G. Remember that game? But yeah, showing this doesn't really, I'm just being honest with you guys, it doesn't really excite me, because there's just emptiness. There's nothing here. You know what I mean? We'll watch it at full speed in a second, but it looks like you can lock on to stuff, and it looks like you shot something. I'm trying to see if you're actually shooting stuff out of Samus's bike. Yeah, that looks kind of fun. There's a forest. Then you're gonna go like drop into the gameplay. So this looks like, this doesn't look like it's part of the main gameplay. It's more so like a way to traverse the environment, and then like you fight stuff along the way. I guess you probably explore the area a little bit. I don't think that's gonna be like the main gameplay. I think you use this to get to the other areas. So this looks cool. Okay. This is the gameplay. Okay. We'll watch it in real time in a second here. Look, you got some like robot Centurion guys. Droid army. Very cool suit design. You got some dog creatures. All right, what are we doing here? Let's see. It's like you're being surrounded by a bunch of dogs. They didn't really show much. So you go see the Oracle. All right. Grapple beam of sorts. Morph ball returns. This all looks awesome. This looks really good. We were so confused by the bike. We kind of like didn't have enough time to see much. Silux. Okay, he looks cool. Again, though, there's not enough. Like, you can't. They show some new enemies there with the dogs, but like, let's watch it again. Yeah, this game's gonna be awesome. You can tell. Huge in scope. All right, yeah, watching it more, I'm getting more excited to explore. It looks like with the bike, it's going to be a really fast way to get from point A to point B. And if you look closely, you can see that there is some objects there that are like highlighted that you can kind of tell that you can explore and kind of get more items there. What's this? Yeah, this is cool. I like this type of design. This reminds me of Metroid Prime 2. If you remember the design of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, they had a lot of these types of textures where you have like this like very computerized, like fine print of like designs on walls and stuff. And this kind of follows the Metroid Prime mantra of that type of art design. I like that. Yeah, so you see this is highlighted right here. So yeah, it looks like you can probably, open stuff up like this up. There is places to go in the back here. Like you got this like area there, and you saw a big old like ice mountain here. Forest areas in the back. Oops. Looks like this they're like processing this Nintendo Direct here. All right, let's read. Yeah. You gotta love those skylines too, right? But the tree, right? Beautiful sun lens flare, beautiful clouds. Like Metroid Prime games always do great skylines. Like the art design for the skies are always beautiful. This is definitely really nice, but there's just so little to see here. But this looks fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just was confused as to what I was like seeing at first. But this does look fun. And but I know for sure that people are going to be disappointed, and they're going to be they're going to be making rage bait videos about this, about how disappointed they are, and yeah, I mean, I could see people doing that for views on YouTube, but I would be more disappointed with how little they showed, not necessarily what they showed. I don't really think this is bad. It's just not much, that they're just not showing much. And the main problem I have with this is that they're not doing a very good job of getting like people excited for this game, because they're just not showing much of it. So that is the main issue. There are positives about this for sure, but there's just not enough here to get like core Metroid Prime fans excited too much, because they're not seeing much of the core Metroid Prime gameplay. And then I could definitely see Metroid Prime fans being disappointed in seeing the bike, and saying like, "Oh, that looks dumb" or something. But like, since they made this a focal point of the trailer, obviously we know this is not the only gameplay that this game has. They're showing you there's this gameplay is multifaceted, and it looks like this bike mechanic is just part of the way to have like fast travel. So many people speculated, like, how are you going to be like traveling the world here? Are you going to have fast travel? Are you going to use your Samus's gunship like in Metroid Prime 3, or are you going to have something to help you like teleport from area to area? It looks like your bike here is probably going to be one of the main ways you can fast travel, and they can make it more fun by giving you more gameplay mechanics while you do the traveling. But I don't think this is not like the main gameplay of it. You know what I'm saying? But I can already see it. I can already see all the headlines and everybody saying how disappointed they are from this, because of them focusing on this aspect and not showing much of how it makes it a different type of Metroid Prime game. Because just showing you like riding across the level in a bike doesn't really do much for Metroid Prime. It just shows you like a cool way that you can like just traverse the level. So I do expect there to be a Nintendo Direct focus on Metroid Prime 4, so we see more of this. I think this is just a teaser. And since December 4th is when we'll be playing the game, I'm very excited to see more. And the actual game itself here looks great, in my opinion, okay? Like it already did. We already saw gameplay from before that looked fantastic. At this, they're showing you a different area. It's like a cave lava area with other creatures and robots, and I think all this stuff looks great. We just need to see more. So we need a Metroid Prime 4 Focus Direct. If you're disappointed with this, I 100% can agree with you to a certain extent, because we want more. But I also, since the release date is almost 3 months away still, in December, which is also disappointing, we still need to wait for an actual Direct that shows more of this game. For the actual gameplay of Metroid Prime, I am excited to actually play this for sure. Like, definitely. Because we've already seen so much gameplay of this from the treehouse and from trailers. The suit looks awesome. The new grapple mechanic looks awesome. And yes, even the bike looks fun to play with. It just, like, graphically, it didn't look very impressive because it's a very empty area that they showed. I mean, again, though, it's made with the Switch 1 in mind, with Switch 2 enhancements. But this kind of stuff looks great, like the ice. I love how they do the ice mechanic, ice effects on Samus's beam. Like, this is great. I love this kind of stuff. That's very much Metroid Prime type of stuff. But yeah, no, I have not played the demo. I'm waiting to play the final game, but I've seen it, obviously, all the gameplay of it multiple times, and I think it looks great. But yeah. Main disappointments are not enough footage. I gotta play this in slow motion just to get a gist of what's going on. That's never good. So the amount of how long was this? How long was this? So this was only about a minute and a half long. They did show some amiibos. That's gonna be a cool, like, collector's item. Silux amiibo, Samus Metroid Prime 4 amiibo, and the bike amiibo. Yeah. Yeah, so just a minute and about 45 seconds or so is what they dedicated to Metroid Prime 4 here. Gotta say, that's disappointing, guys. Yeah. So. Do I think the game's going to be bad? Absolutely not. Do I think that they are not showing enough to get people excited for it? Yes. I think they're not showing enough. So here's the thing, and this is the unfortunate thing about it. It's going to have to rely on guys like me to promote this game. It may end up that way, which is sad. If that's the case, then that's the case. You guys have already been here supporting me this entire time. So in our world here, we're going to be enjoying Metroid Prime 4, whether Nintendo advertises this game or not. We're going to be playing this game big time. So if you're excited for this and excited to experience this game with me come December, I hope you guys will join me for the ride. And I do think they will still be releasing Prime 2 and 3 on Switch 2 and 1. Probably like in November, like right the month before December 4th when the game is released. So yeah, I don't think this is not like a true open world Metroid Prime game, though. I think they have open areas where you're exploring and getting traversing to the next Metroid Prime gameplay area. I don't think this really quantifies as true open world. I think this is just like traversal open area to the next enclosed area. Final Fantasy 16 had stuff like that. Jedi Survivor had stuff like that, like open areas. But it's not. It wasn't a full open world game because you were still going into very isolated, enclosed areas that were very focused on story missions. So I don't think this can be qualified as a legit open world game just from what we saw here. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to get going, and I appreciate you guys coming out and enjoying this with me, or from what you could enjoy. Best announcements of this direct were the new Yoshi game, Yoshi's Mysterious Story. Is that what it was called? That was a really good announcement. Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 coming out, a great announcement. Super Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition was a good announcement. Obviously, Metroid Prime 4, anything from that was a good announcement. Having the release date, the footage, the bike looks cool, even though it's kind of underwhelming graphically. The actual like area they showed, the actual gameplay looked fun, and the Metroid Prime gameplay itself looked fun. Well, I'll be honest with you though, the biggest announcement from this direct, and it was Resident Evil Requiem. You can't deny how big that game is. And it's makes me a little sad to say that, because I would love for it to be Metroid Prime 4, but we already knew that game was coming. We needed the release date. But the biggest announcement for Switch 2 in this direct, in my opinion, was Resident Evil Requiem, and it looked fantastic. Yeah, take a look at that one more time before we go.
Hello? Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Launching day and date.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Grace. Stay close to me.
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
Why would I watch the IGN trailer of this? I've seen all the 4K footage of this game already from previous gameplay stuff. Yep, Switch 2.
I've been watching you.
You can totally tell it's running on Switch 2. There's graphical artifacts in the footage. Like here, the shadows are like artifacting a little bit. See, like little low resolution shadows.
Something important.
I'm not saying that's not like super like bad or anything. It's just you can tell it's not it's not running the PS5 version. It's just made for Switch 2. You can tell. It looks good though.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Resident Evil. Like if that's the only downgrade, besides like just like they're not having ray trace, like global illumination and reflections, they'd probably have that cut out. It still looks really good.
Grace.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Yeah, I don't think this has any ray tracing in it. It's just it looks like it's missing it looks like it might be missing that. Because if you've seen the footage from the PC, I'm muting it here, the PC version that they showed at Gamescom and in preview builds, you could tell the lighting is downgraded here on Switch 2, but I'm not saying it doesn't look bad at all. It just looks different. It doesn't look quite as illuminated everywhere. Like the lighting, certain lighting doesn't illuminate the same as the PC version does, but the actual like standard lighting they're using here looks really good. So yeah, this is probably going to be like a 1080p 30 frames per second current gen port that looks good enough like we expect. similar to like how Star Wars Outlaws looks. You know what I'm saying? Like you're getting the same game, and this is what Switch 2, Nintendo fans want. They want to have new games that look like you're playing the same game. Yes, they're downgraded, but you're not getting a hugely compromised experience. You're getting the same game, and you can play it on the go. I think that this is something that Nintendo fans, this is what they wanted. So I think you're going to be getting what you want here with third-party ports like this. I think this was the game of the show. For a gamer like me who likes these types of games, this was my game of the show for a Switch 2. Metroid Prime 4, not really the game of the show because they didn't show enough, and I already expected it to be there. If they would have showed more footage and if they would have done more with it, I would have probably easily given it to Metroid Prime 4, but they just didn't show enough. So I'm this is my most anticipated game ever, but there's just not enough here for me to see. Besides the bike looks fun, but like I can't give this game the game of the show really for the Nintendo Direct. I got to give it to Resident Evil 9 Requiem because that is a more of an impactful game for Switch 2, and it's gonna reach a huge audience, and it's gonna be there day and date, and it's not a late port. So I gotta give it to Resident Evil Requiem as my game of the show. Metroid Prime 4 probably second best for me, but still disappointing because they just Nintendo's dropping the ball a little bit with showing that game. Gotta admit, guys, and it's kind of hurts a little bit. So a little disappointing, but definitely, like I said, we are gonna play that game like crazy when it comes out, and I'm very excited to play it. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely downgraded, Chariot Man. Go watch side by side comparisons. You'll see some downgrades. It's not that much. It's not that much of a downgrade, but the lighting is downgraded and the shadows are definitely downgraded. But the game is still intact. It's the same game. I think that's why this is so impressive. It looks great. Remember, this is on a portable, so I think they did a really good job on this. But yeah, you're not going to be getting, an RTX 5090 ray tracing 4K performance out of this game on Switch 2. So this looks really, really impressive, I would say. Yeah, exactly, Quantum. This is probably going to run like garbage on Steam Deck, for example. Yeah, some people who are Fire Emblem fans are going to pick that as their best game. I am not that big into Fire Emblem. It definitely looks good. But it's not going to be anywhere close to my game of the show because I'm not into the series. But if that's your jam, then by all means. Resident Evil 7 and 8 coming. I don't care about those really. I want Resident Evil 4 remake and Resident Evil 2 remake on Switch 2. Yeah, it looks great. Switch to Red Sea Gaming. Switch 2 seems to have issues with hair. A lot of games I showed, hair looks bad, but it still is good for a tablet. Yeah. I think those are the types of drawbacks you're going to be having on Switch 2 is you're going to have low resolution like shadows for like things like hair. Because the developers need to prioritize what they need to like make the game run well. So if they need to sacrifice things like hair shadows, then I say that's fair. To make it look this good, I would say that's really fair. I think Resident Evil 7 is going to be 60 frames. I think it ran at 60 frames on PS4 when it came out in 2016. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. So yeah, I would rather them like get everything else running great and like You're not going to notice anything with the hair shadows unless they're doing really close-up shots. And I even then, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you're not going to even notice it in certain shots. So I think they did a great job here. Really looking forward to this. This is going to be probably a double dip for me, like I did with Chronos: The New Dawn. I'll double dip, Switch 2 and Steam for this game when it comes out next year. RE7 Village and Village coming out same day. Requiem is a bad decision. Yeah, you know, you're right. I think that is a bad decision. I don't know what they're thinking about that, huh? That's kind of dumb. Why would you release those in the same day? Yeah, you should release those like the month before. Really weird. This is running at 60 frames. You can already see it. Village looks like it's running at between like 30 and like 60. It looks like there was a fluctuation there, but these games are not done yet, so we'll see. All right, guys. Anyways, thanks for coming out. Game of the show, Resident Evil Requiem, and close second, Metroid Prime 4. But like I said, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. If you want to know my thoughts, I'll probably do a separate video going over my analysis of that trailer, and then you can get it all there. But yeah, disappointed for certain reasons, excited for other reasons. It's a mixed bag. Okay? All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon in the next video. Have a wonderful Friday. Take care.